A lot of fun. I feel like the fans definitely showed up tonight. And I just applaud them and continue to keep showing up for us.
You guys have made transition or are playing with pace much more of a priority at 23 fast break points tonight. What has allowed you guys to be so consistent in pushing the ball up the court, whether it's makes, misses, takeaways? You guys seem to do it every possession that you had an opportunity.
I think just our consistent running habits. I think that our running habits put us in the right places. We have great talent around us. The rookies came in with the most energy, the competitive spirit that we needed, and just contributed at the highest level, and that's all I can ask for them.
Mention the rookies, man. Seeing Khan especially come in and Ryan and the crowd, just cheer for them, introductions. What's your impressions of just the performance tonight?
Man, shocking, man. Just long summer with the rookies, just coaching them, trying to get them ready, prepare for this season. And I feel like they showed, where the work was put this summer.
Brandon, back here. What were a couple of your favorite moments, specific moments of the night?
I think my most favorite moment, I think the best moments are just dialing in on the defensive side, getting the stops that we needed, and just, I feel like when we got to that fourth quarter, I feel like we just made the last push and just kind of extended our lead and kind of, stuck with the things that have been working. So I think we just continue to build our habits and just continue to work with each other and make each other better.
Can you tell me, too, about a couple of the dunks that you were really
They're all right. They're all right. They're not compared to the defensive stops, man. I would take a stop than the dunks.
Brandon, the ball was moving around great today, and you guys were passing up good shots for great shots. Could you just talk about the chemistry that you guys built in the offseason to allow each other to trust each other to have those good shots?
I think, like you said, just, giving up a good shot and getting a great one. That's all we can ask for is just getting the best shot that we can on the offensive side. And then I think our defense kind of helped us on the offensive side as far as just transition, just finding the open windows and, finding the open man or the open one more and just making the right plays.
Brandon, after the third lob that you slammed, there was a turnover and you're running the other way. It looked like you and Melo made eye contact. You smiled, big smile on your face. You backed in the corner. Talk about that connection between you guys.
Like I've said before, I've seen him throw a lot of lobs. But I think one thing that people don't talk about is just his competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball. I feel like that's one thing he's worked on this summer is just, guarding off-ball actions. Of course, we see he's getting stronger. So just hats off to him. And, he had a great summer. It's going to continue to be great from here on.
You've been very impactful on the defensive end, knocking balls away, blocking shots in the preseason and tonight. You talk about how you making an impact on that end is going to impact this whole team moving forward?
Definitely. I think just, like you said, just making the impacts on the defensive side, I think it makes our offense easier. So, whatever we can do to make any winning play on the defensive side, I think we're willing to do it.
Been 9 3-pointers attempted tonight. How's the wrist feeling? How does it continue to feel going forward?
It's good. No pain tonight. Probably just get in the cold tub after this and come back tomorrow with more treatment and just work on getting back to the next game.
Brandon, January 15th, last time you played in a game. I mean, I'm curious, were any nerves to get back out there and just how good was it just to get back on the floor and be in a competitive game?
No nerves. I think this is what we work to do. Been going through it all summer, 100%. So just, blessed to be back playing with my teammates and having fun while. And then, of course, we put out a great win for our first game. So, just keep building from here on out.
Hi, Brandon. Congrats on the big win tonight. Home opener, this new renovated arena, the energy, everything just feels so different tonight. What do you want to say to all the fans that showed out tonight and supporting the Hornets?
Definitely great energy tonight. I encourage them to keep showing up for us. They give us that spark, in every game they show up for. So, and I feel like all we can do is just play for them. So, keep showing up, supporting us, and, we're going to keep playing for y'all.